Alright guys, welcome back to the Nasdaq Daily and the best price action strategy you must know. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday today, but now it's time to get back to the charts. And if this is your first time here, it's great to have you with me here today. And my job is very important, and that is to help us identify the best trading levels for tomorrow, which is going to be Monday, April the 19th. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that with the notification bell to get all the latest updates on what you can expect from the Nasdaq for the following trading session. And today, as usually, I'm going to start with an overview from my last video. You're going to find link in the description box below. So let's check out what did we expected to see when I did the last video. I know it's been a whole week since I did my last video, but I was super busy, and this was pretty much the plan. We were expecting to see some kind of a range of inside of this area right here and some kind of a pullback to confirm the range. That didn't happen. In fact, we actually just smashed both targets that I had for our longs. And this was the first target right here. This was the all-time high. That is why it's not on a level. If you look at my last videos, you're going to find out that all these levels that I have here on the chart, they do not move at any given time. They stay there, and I usually use them to predict my profit targets and where can we expect a potential dip buy. Now let's check out what happened. So as you can see, we ran straight to the all-time high and we crashed that, but just look where we stopped. This is very interesting, guys. We stopped exactly at this level and then we had a pullback. This is 30-minute chart, so if you're a lower time frame trader, there was a lot of opportunity here to actually, take profits and then come back in on the retest of this level and try to go higher. But that is pretty much it for the whole bull run. Then we came back, we did a very nice pullback back to this range high area. And right now what we're doing is we're creating another range, and we kind of bounced off of this channel, and I'm gonna zoom out to show you guys that this channel has been acting as our support since we broke out of the bullish flag pattern. And this is something that we can update right now because we are not covering the whole price action. So you can update your trend channel, and as you can see right now, the medium line of this channel is going to act as our support. But as I always talk about, something that's interesting when we're trading these channels is that right now, if we don't go to test upper trend line, this means that the bulls are getting out of steam, they're losing control, and that can only lead us to some kind of a pullback. So right now, what is the plan for next week? We are currently in this range, and I know we had a little bit of a fake out right here, but right now we just opened the markets. As you can see, this is the futures market, so they're open pretty much 24/7. So what is our plan for next week? First, I'm going to clone this level right here, and I'm going to move it 200 points away, all the way up to 14,150. Then I'm going to use this little lock button right here to lock my levels so I do not move them around when I do my technical analysis. And I'm going to do the same thing with this level right here because I want to have the 14,050 level as well. And you're going to find out that this is exactly where we kind of retraced once we hit that level. And as I usually say, and I'm going to continue to repeat myself, these levels work. Just look how we retraced exactly, and then we come back to this level that we had. Right now it acts as support. It was our resistance. Now it acts as support. So what can we expect to see from here? A few different things. I actually need one more level to plot, so bear with me here just a second, and there we go. So now what we can expect to see, if the bulls stay in control for the next trading session, we should see a very nice move towards the 14,250 level. Now I'm going to skip this because if we do not go to test this upper trend line, this means, as I said, that the bulls are losing control and we should expect some kind of a pullback back down to the bottom of the channel. And let's see where can we expect to see a pullback from this level right now. So everything that stays inside of the range is good. So this will be our first level to look for potential buys, and with time you can find out that we're going to actually bounce exactly from the trend. So this will be a very good opportunity for buys in this area right here, and the next level will be right underneath. So very tight range. You can expect to see some kind of a bounce from this level from this area actually between 13,750 and 13,790. So we have a 40 point range right here that if we start dropping, you should expect to see some kind of a, bounce from this area to try to go. First, always we retest the upper side of the range, and from there we can expect to see, break of that range and continuation to the upper side. But for now, I'm just going to leave just one level for Monday because there's a lot of things that can happen, and if we continue going higher, you can just expect to see, straight up movement because we are now trading at all-time highs, and usually there is not much of a resistance above. So we are in price discovery. This is something very important to know, that we are right now in price discovery area. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you. So everything above the all-time high is price discovery, and I believe the all-time high was about 13,900. So everything above this level right here, price discovery area, and we do not have any resistance. So we kind of have to go day by day to see how we are performing, and from there we are going to find out our next support and resistance levels. But for tomorrow's trading session, everything is pretty simple. If we see a potential drop from this area again, look for potential bounce from this area right here. First to retest the high of this range, and then if we have a breakout, to potentially try to reach 14,250. If we do not see any pullbacks and we kind of stay in this little range right here, let me just draw this for you. So we kind of, consolidate here and then we break to the upside. You can expect to see straight a retest of this upper trend line, and hopefully that happens. I mean, it's going to be very easy, right? Like pretty much like this move right here and the previous one, because as I said, there is no resistance and the bears are kind of weak once we start creating all-time highs every single day, and they don't feel very comfortable shorting the all-time high because nobody knows where it's gonna go. So we can just try to predict as we use, previous levels and ABCD moves. And this is something I want to show you as well. If I take this leg right here and I kind of do a measured move, I'm going to come exactly to one of my levels, but I am not, as I said, I'm not going to use this level for any profit taking because I want to see a retest and I want to hold my positions for more gains and a potential retest of the upper trend line. Now, I hope this helps you guys with your analysis for the next trading session, and if that is true, just leave me a comment below and say, hey, this helped me, or if you have any questions, do not hesitate, leave them in the comment section below, and just hit the like button for me, please, if I helped you with your technical analysis. That is it for today's video, guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow in the next video. Thank you.